In this video, let us see how to write the Verilog code for an OR gate using different styles of modeling. So different styles of modeling are gate level modeling, data flow modeling, and behavioral modeling. Okay, coming to the OR gate. So this is a symbol for an OR gate and it has two inputs which are A and B. So they are called as inputs. Next, it has one output which is Y. So we know that OR gate is used to perform the addition operation between the two inputs. So that's why Y is equal to A plus B. Next, coming to the truth table. Truth table will give the relationship between input and output. So if you observe, there are two inputs. So for two inputs, there will be four combinations. So the formula for this is 2 power n, which is nothing but 2 power 2, which is 4. So four combinations are 0, 1, 2 and 3. These are nothing but decimal equivalents and I have written the binary equivalent for them. So the binary equivalent for 0 is 0, 0 and for 1 it is 0, 1. For 2 it is 1, 0. For 3 it is 1 and 1. Next, as this is an OR gate, we need to perform the addition between two inputs. So simply perform the addition between these two. 0 plus 0 will give 0. Next, similarly 0 plus 1 will give 1. 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 plus 1 is 1. Okay. Now, we shall write the Verilog code for this particular OR gate using gate level modeling. And already we have learned the syntax. If you have not gone through the previous video, better go through the previous video of AND gate. So coming to the code. Module. This is called as module name and port list. So this OR gate is called as module name. Module name and port list. This Y, A, B is called as port list. Port list means how many inputs are there and how many outputs are there. So I am following the syntax of output, input. So first I am writing outputs, then inputs. Okay. So if you observe in our OR gate, so what is the output that is present is Y. So Y is the output, whereas A and B are the inputs. So that's why I have written here Y, which is nothing but an output, and A and B are called as inputs. Okay, the line number 3 and 4 indicates port declaration. Okay, among this Y, A and B, which one we are considering as output and which one we are considering as input, that should be taken into picture. So that's why output Y, next inputs are A and B. Okay, as we are using gate level modeling style, so directly I am using primitive gates. Okay, primitive gates. So primitive gates are nothing but all these basic gates, universal gates and exclusive gates. So in Verilog library they will be present by default. So that's why simply I am making use of them. So or some random name. Here x1 is called as instance name. Okay, followed by output and input, which is Y, A, B. Next, for every module there should be an end module. So this is a simple code of an OR gate using gate level modeling. Now we shall implement the same thing by using Xilinx tool. So to do that, open ISE Design Suite 14.7, double click on it. So the next step is click on File, New Project. So I'm giving some name for the project. So the name that I'm giving is OR underscore gate level modeling. Okay, so the name of my project is OR underscore gate level modeling, and location and work directly you have to choose. So I've chosen in D drive, in particular folder Xilinx projects, I've created this one. Okay, so in the same manner you can choose different locations in your PC. So name, location and work directory choosing is done. Next, this top level source type should be of HDL. Why? Because we are dealing with Verilog, which is an hardware description language. That's why this should be HDL. Next, click on next, next and finish. Okay, so first we need to write the source code. So that's why I right click, new source. So we have to write the source code. So that's why you have to choose here as Verilog module. Okay, Verilog module, give a name for it. So the name that I'm giving for Verilog module is R_gate level modeling. Click on next, next, finish. So here we have to write our code. Okay, module. So our module name is R_gate level modeling. Any name you can take here. So module, module name and port list. Port list is output is Y, inputs are A and B. Okay. Next line will be port declaration. So coming to port declaration, output is Y, inputs are A and B. Okay. Next, our actual logic should be given here. So what is our logic as we are going with gate level modeling? As we are dealing with OR gate, so OR space some random name. I am giving name as x1 followed by outputs and inputs. So Y comma A comma B. Next will be end module. So end module will be there by default. Save it. Okay, so we are done with writing our source code. So let us synthesize this one. So click on synthesis. So it will show us if there are any errors here. So if there are any errors, you can view it here in this error pane. If there are any warnings, it will be indicated here. Okay, going back to console. So in console window, you can see our synthesis is completed successfully. Means there are no errors present and it is properly synthesized. Okay, synthesis is nothing but generating gate level netlist. If you want to view the RTL schematic, double click on it. Okay, see this is our gate level modeling. This is the particular module name which I have given to this. So which contains two inputs are A and B. Output is Y. Double click on it. So you can view the internals like this. Okay, OR gate, two inputs and an output. So you can also view the technology schematic as well. View technology schematic. Okay, double click on it. So you can see technology schematic. Okay, here IBUF stands for input buffer, OBUF stands for output buffer and LUT stands for lookup table. Okay, you can also view this by double click on it. See, this is an OR gate which has two inputs and one output. You can also O is the output, I0 is the first input, I1 is the second input. We are performing the OR operation, which is nothing but addition operation between the two inputs. Next, you can also view the truth table. So truth table which has two inputs followed by an output. Check here, 0 plus 0 is 0, 0 plus 1 is 1, 1 plus 0 is 1, 1 plus 1 is 1. Okay. Next, K-map. So Karnaugh map. So according to our truth table, we will do this, which contains two inputs. Here it came as I0 and I1. Depending upon your requirement, you can take it. Any variable you can take. Okay. Now after writing the source code, we have to test this. So in order to test this, we have to write the test bench. So that's why right click on this, new source. Now we have to choose Verilog text fixture. I'm giving some random name which is R_gate level modeling _TB. TB stands for test bench. Next, next, finish. So the first step is we have to instantiate unit under test. You can go with this as it is, or else better go to your source code, copy the first line of your code and replace it here. Okay, I'm giving some random name for this also, which is OR gate. Save it. Next, so initial, begin, end. So we have to write the test vectors between this begin and end. So we know that OR gate contains two inputs. So there will be four combinations which are 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. Okay, so here hash 100 indicates 100 nanoseconds of delay. So after 100 nanoseconds of delay, A will be 0. Similarly, hash 100 means after 100 nanoseconds of delay, B will be 1. So after 0, 0, I'm taking as 0, 1. Next, similarly, you can copy paste the remaining two test vectors also. So 0, 0, 0, 1. Next one is 1, 0. Last one is 1, 1. Save it. Suppose if you want to view the result in console window, add $monitor statement here. monitor. Next is $time, which will show us the simulation time. Next, output y is equal to percentile b, a is equal to percentile b, b is equal to percentile b. So output is y, input is a and b. Save it. Now in this design window, click on simulation, choose your test bench, elaborate this iSim simulator, double click on behavioral, check syntax. So our syntax is in proper way, so no errors are there. Now double click on simulate behavioral model. See, we got some waveform. So this is our result. Let us see whether this is correct or wrong. See here, a and b are the inputs, so y is nothing but output. So 0 plus 0 is 0. Okay, correct. Next 0 plus 1 is 1. Next 1 plus 1 is 1. 1 plus 0 is 1. So this waveform is perfect, and at the same time you can also view the result in this console window. Okay, here the 0, 200, 300, 400 and 600 indicates simulation time. So this is how we have to write the Verilog code for an OR gate using gate level modeling. I hope you have understood this. If you have really liked my video, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. In this video, let us see how to write the Verilog code for an OR gate using data flow modeling. So everything will be same. So before going through this video, better go through the OR gate using gate level modeling style, so that you will be able to understand. So coming to this data flow modeling, the syntax will be same, module, and this OR gate is called as module name. So module name, and the next one will be the port list. So here y, a and b called as port list. Next we have to do port declaration. So here output y, input nothing but a and b. So this is called as port declaration. Next our actual logic should be given here. So in data flow modeling, we need to use continuous assignment. Means there will be a keyword called as assign. Next y is equal to, see what the boolean expression we got is y is equal to a plus b, but it should not be indicated like this. So the operator for plus means for or is this line. Okay, so you need to write like this, y is equal to a or b. Next will be end module. So this is the only line that you have to change if you are writing a Verilog code for an OR gate using data flow modeling. Rest everything will be same. So let us implement this using Xilinx tool. So double click on ISE Design Suite 14.7. Click on File, New Project. I am giving a name for this, which is OR underscore data flow modeling. Okay, so my project name is OR underscore data flow modeling. Location and work directory will be there by default. Suppose if you want to choose any particular location, you can make a change here. Next, top level source type will be HDL, which is hardware description language. Next, click on next, next and finish. Okay, now we have to write the source code. So right click, new source, Verilog module. Give a file name that you want to give. So I want to give a name for this as OR underscore data flow modeling. Click on next, next and finish. So here we have to write our code. So module, this is module name, OR underscore data flow modeling is called as module name. Next comes port list, which is y, a, b. Next, port declaration should be done. Port declaration. So coming to port declaration, here output is y, Inputs are A and B. Next, our actual logic, but here we are writing using data flow modeling, so we have to use a keyword called as assign. Assign y is equal to A or B. Okay, the symbol will be present above enter key in your keyboard. Okay, please have a look. Y is equal to A or B, semicolon. Next will be end module. Save it. So let us synthesize. To synthesize, double click on this synthesize XHT. So no errors are there, so it is synthesized properly. So you can see a message here which is synthesis completed successfully. Now you can also view RTL schematic and technology schematic by double clicking on this. Now let us test whether this particular source code is working or not by applying some test vectors. So in order to apply test vectors, we need to write a test bench. So to write a test bench, right click on this new source. Now here you have to choose Verilog text fixture. So the name that I am giving is r_data_flow_modeling_tb. TB stands for test bench. Next and finish. So first we have to instantiate. So instantiation means for which module we are writing the code. So I am writing the code for this particular or data flow modeling. So that's why I am copying this first line from our source code, going back to test bench, and you can replace it here. Okay, I am giving some random name here which is RGate. Next, initial begin. So we have to apply our test vectors here. So initially A and B are 0 0. Next, after 100 nanoseconds of delay, A will be 0. Next, again after 100 nanoseconds of delay, B will be 1. So from the truth table directly I am applying this test vectors which is 0 0 0 1 1 0 and 1 1. So after 0 0 0 1, this will be 1 0. Next one is 1 and 1. So in order to view the result in console window, add $monitor statement. So $monitor $time y is equal to %b, a is equal to %b, b is equal to %b. Outputs is y, a and b. Save it. Next, let us simulate this one. So in order to simulate, in design window, click on simulation, choose your test bench, elaborate iSim simulator, double click on behavioral, check syntax. So syntax completed successfully, means no errors are there. Next, double click on simulate behavioral model. So here I got some waveform. So let us see whether it is correct or wrong. See here, when A and B are 0 0, so output is 0, correct? Next, when A is 0, B is 1, output is 1, okay? Next, when A is 1, B is 1, output is 1. Next, when A is 1, B is 0, output is 1. So it is working fine. The same result you can view it here in the console window. Okay, here 0, 200, 300, 400, 600 indicates simulation time. So in order to see the simulation time, you need to use a $time statement. I hope you have understood how to write a Verilog code for an OR gate using data flow modeling. If you have really understood what I have taught, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. In this video, let us see how to write the Verilog code for an OR gate using behavioral modeling. So everything will be same, but only small modifications should be done for behavioral style of modeling. So let us implement that using Xilinx tool. So double click on ISE Design Suite 14.7. Next click on File, New Project. So give some name to this project. So or underscore behavioral modeling. So this is the name which I have given. The name is or underscore behavioral modeling. Next click on next, next and finish. So first we have to write the source code for this particular OR gate. So in order to do that, right click, new source. Here choose Verilog module. So file name that I am giving is or underscore behavioral modeling. Next click on next, next and finish. So here you have to write our code. So module name. So the module name that I am using is or underscore behavioral modeling. Next port list. Port list is output is Y, A and B. Next comes port declaration. So coming to port declaration, here output is Y, inputs are A and B. Next, as we are writing the code in behavioral modeling. So in behavioral modeling, we need to use some structured procedures. So here I am making use of always block. So always at the rate. Here at the rate indicates event. So always at the rate. So what are the inputs, A or B? So what is the meaning for this is always at the rate A or B. Means whenever there are changes in the values of A and B, a particular statement should be executed. So what is that particular statement means? I am writing it here. So always at the rate A or B. So what is the statement that should be executed is Y is equal to A or B. So this is the thing that should be executed. So here we will get some errors. So let us see what are those errors. Save it. Click on synthesis. So if there are any errors, you can rectify it by viewing it in the error window. Okay, so you can observe here the synthesis is failed. So let us see what are the reasons behind the failure. So go to these errors. See here in line number 28, reference to scalar where Y is not a legal register or a variable value. So always remember one thing, in behavioral modeling, always output should be declared as registers. So here output is Y, so this should be declared as register. Okay, so register Y. Again save it, try to synthesize. So let us see if there are any more errors. See here, no errors are there. Warnings are also not there. So that's why process synthesis completed successfully. Next, you can view the RTL schematic by double clicking on this. So OR behavioral modeling is a module name which I have given. So it has two inputs A and B and Y is the output. Double click on this. You can view the OR gate. Okay, similarly you can view the technology schematic as well. So here IBUF stands for input buffer, OBUF stands for output buffer and LUT stands for lookup table. You can view the LUT by double clicking on this. So you'll be able to see a schematic, equation for that particular OR gate, truth table of it and K-map. So let us test it by writing some test bench. So for that, right click, new source, Verilog text picture, file name that I am giving is or underscore behavioral modeling underscore test bench. Next, next and finish. So this is module, some name, or behavioral modeling test bench. In test bench, inputs will be considered as registers, outputs are treated as wires. Next we have to instantiate our UUT, unit under test. So in order to do that, I am going back to source code, copying the first line and I can replace it here. Or else you can go with the same code also, it will also work. So the name that I am giving here is OR gate. Save it. Next, in initial begin we can give different text vectors. So the different text vectors that I am giving is 0 0 0 1 1 0 and 1 1. So after A is equal to 0, B is equal to 0. Next, after 100 nanoseconds of delay, A will be 0. Again, after 100 nanoseconds of delay, B will be 1. So after 0, 0, 0, 1, this will be 1, 0. Next will be 1 and 1. So in order to view the result in console window, include $monitor statement. So $monitor. Next $time to display the simulation time. Next output y is equal to percentile b, a is equal to percentile b, b is equal to percentile b. So here y, a and b. Save it and let us simulate this one. In order to simulate, in design window, click on simulation, choose your test bench, elaborate iSim simulator, double click on behavioral check syntax. So no errors are there. Next, simulate behavioral model. So here let us see whether this waveform is correct or wrong. See here, when A is 0, B is 0, 0. Okay, 0 plus 0 is 0. Next 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 plus 1 is 1. 1 plus 0 is 1. So no errors are there. So proper waveform. The same thing you can see in the form of text within this console window. Okay, this is called as console window. So here you can view the result directly. Here 0, 200, 300, 400 and 600 indicates simulation time. So this is how you have to write the Verilog code for an OR gate using behavioral modeling. I hope you have understood this. If you have really understood what I have taught, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.